And we're ready here. We're asking that you're ready at home in the great seats with this viewership on today. Had a chance to talk with Coach G pregame. Zoe did on our behalf. So, what were some of his thoughts?
Oh, well, he was just happy to be here. He talked about the pride and joy that he has in the Central Golden Eagles and how they're scholar athletes and how this is just a great showcase for them to help them get on to the next level. So Coach James G and his assistants, they seem like they're ready for today's tip-off.
As we are, we ask you to buckle in and get ready for some great women's high school action. Tip controlled by Hamden as they will set their offense. The press is immediately applied in. Last touch by number 2, Jada Watson, as the Hamden team will try to inbound it again with pressure about.
Okay. No basket.
That's a turnover. Our turnovers are brought to you by our good friends at Gatorade, the official soft drink of the Hoop Hall Classic. We'd like to thank them for their sponsorship and support of high school scholastic and athletics. Possession will be retained by the Central Golden Eagles as they will attempt your score 0-0 at this point at the 7-minute, 34-second mark. 8 minutes of high school action per quarter, 4 quarters. Fouled in the act of shooting. Dribble penetration, it looks good at this point. At the line, will shoot 2. Number 4 in your program, Jalen Garvin Martin will attempt 2.
Okay, he's got good fundamentals. Not getting the roll.
Martin will attempt a second shot, unsuccessful on the first. And on the second rebound and put back up, contested, and still able to get it off. Hector will go to the line. Angela, 3.4 grade point average.
Okay.
She wants to major in psychology at the next level. We wish her the best in her endeavors. Her first shot draws the back of the iron, unsuccessful. And one more. Great fundamentals. She gets the shooter's touch.
Got a little half-court pressure.
Your score 1-0.
Good defense from Central. Forced a turnover. Golden Eagles ball, baseline out.
Inside to Hector, gets her own rebound, will attempt another shot up and under. She's fouled again. She will go to the line for 2 more attempts.
It looks like her and Swan have good communication, a little inside-outside game going on there. It's getting her to the line.
You're watching Focus Springfield. Here in Springfield, Massachusetts, we'd like to thank the Superintendent of Public Schools, Mr. Daniel Warwick, for his leadership and support of high school athletics here.
And likes to give a big shout out to the Hoop Hall, John DeLiva. For allowing these young people to shine on this Martin Luther King Day weekend.
Tied up, great sportsmanship as she's helped up.
Yeah.
A little different than the men's game, as folks kind of walk away from you if you don't have the same jersey on.
Yeah, that was the great show of sportsmanship. Really immediately help the opposing opponent up and just let it. It's part of the game, toughness. So I can respect that. Number 12, Swan has the ball. Little dribble penetration, kick out to the three-point line. No good. Rebound, Hamden.
Alternating possession will go to Hamden with 6 minutes, 39 seconds left in this first quarter action, as mentioned. Brought to you by our good friends at Morgan Stanley.
Ooh, turnover. Central grabbed it. Little pressure. Hamden got it back. Trying to get it over the line for the 10 seconds. Copy.
Timeout call as the pressure is a little too much at this particular point. We'll see if they settle in. We'll talk a little bit about the tournament and how much it means to the city, how much it means for the marketing of this wonderful college and its campus and the many majors that they offer and course study and graduate level. I'd like to thank the president and the fine cadre here at Springfield College. Really nice campus, nice grounds, brand new buildings to complement what is residential housing and the other. And you look at state-of-the-art facilities like the one we sit here and just the history just across the street for those of us who are basketball inclined. Judd Gymnasium, where the hoopsers were probably still taking basketballs out of baskets at that time.
Oh, for sure. But we're sitting in the lovely Blake Arena, which sits next to the Art Linklater Natorium, which is a world-class swimming facility. But Springfield College offers the best facilities and is really engaged in the community. This is a testament to that engagement, allowing young people from the city of Springfield, 413, to be a part of such a national showcase. As the week goes on, we got some top 10 teams and some top 100 players from all over the country. So this is a really exciting opportunity for the young ladies. And we got a lot of live action out here. It's 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go. 3-0 is the score. And Central's putting a little pressure on, create a little turnover. It's going to stay Hamden ball outside, ball under the basket.
Yeah, Hector with the credit for the block or rejection, if you will. Hamden will try it again, as mentioned. At the top, around the top of the key. Central foul charge to number 11. Correction, number 12, Tyler Swan, her first, team's first.
Yeah, so I guess Angela Hector and July Lynn Garvin Martin lead the new generation for Central girls basketball. Gonna definitely keep an eye on them. Okay. Nice little turnover. Strong move to the basket.
I love the tenacity of Swan as she has a nose for the paint. She's not afraid to go to the cup, as we know.
Yeah.
Right to the basket, draw the foul, or at least an uncontested shot for an easier high percentage shot. I'd like to see more out of her.
Yeah, well, I really like the way she handles the ball. She keeps her head up, and she has good dribble control. Now, you got to see what you're doing out there as a floor leader, so I really respect how her skill set complements her ability to get to the basket as well and see her open teammates.
Martin makes the first of two. Substitution. Substitution, number 10 joins the lineup for the Hamden High School Dragons.
Okay. Dragons, all right. Second one's good. 4-0 with 5 minutes and 48 seconds left. A little pressure from Central in the backcourt. Creates a turnover. Oh. Well, they couldn't convert it. Got Hamden coming down, number 15, coast to coast. No good, off the back of the glass. Foul on number 15.
Philpotts will get the foul.
Leah Philpotts. got Amanda Forcini out there screaming commands to her team, trying to get them motivated. Swan's bringing the ball down. Nice little dip down pass into the paint. Ooh. Cleaning it up. Number 13. Alicia Munden cleaning it up off the glass. Ooh, nice. Good defense by Alicia Munden.
Illegal dribble. Turnover, Central.
All right, look like got some half-court pressure. They got the ball in with a nice pass to break the pressure. Ooh, that was travel all day. Think she got away with using her passport with no call. Score is 7-2. 4 minutes and 37 seconds in the first quarter. Got Swan handling the ball at the top of the key. Munden catches the pass. Going in. Nice dribble penetration. No call. Ball stays here. Got some substitutions. 22 is going out. Angela Hector. Take a little breather.
Quinones rejoins the lineup, a starter for the.
Ooh, nice inbound pass by Munden. Ball's controlled by Swan at the top of the key. Little dribble penetration, handoff to Munden. Ooh, travel call. Side bounds, side inbounds. Ball controlled by Hamden High School. The Dragons. Central's applying pressure in the backcourt. Ooh, collision between two young ladies on the ground. Jump ball, good hustle, good tenacity.
The ball was held, so alternating possessions will go with Central with 4 minutes and 8 ticks on the clock left in this first quarter of action.
Yeah. So Tony, what do you see? What do you like? What do you like out here?
I like the tenacity with the press with the tip-off by Central, and they've never let up as they're gone to at least 7 people in their rotation at this point. Love the substitution.
Nice. Did you see that good defense by number 23 on the Central side? She forced a turnover. Angela Quinones has got good feet and good length.
And speed.
Yeah, long arms. She's rocking the number 2-3, so can't just wear, anyone just can't wear 23. Ooh.
Shot blocked by Philpott. Watson charged with the foul, her first. Second on the team. Side out.
Yeah.
Central settles into a zone.
Yeah, 3-2. Making it hard for Hamden to get to the cup.
Basket's no good as it's waved off. Foul before the shot. London will pick up her second. Correction, her first, team's third.
Well, this section is sponsored by Spalding, the ball that's made for the game. As you know, Spalding is the official ball of the NBA, the National Basketball Association. Ooh, nice defense by Central. I mean, the pressure.
Basket's good. Philpott with the hoop.
Ball's over the half-court line. Ooh.
Backcourt. Good basketball IQ on that one. She knows she couldn't touch it, and she was hoping that, one of her teammates could come and bail her out.
I think the blow on the ball was.
The Hershey's chocolate kiss on that one. Huh?
Oh, you good? Oh. Well, they're playing some real tough defense out there, both sides of the ball.
Yes, indeed.
I think the pedagogy of both coaches is defense creates offense. These ladies are shuffling their feet. They're playing with heart. They're playing with tenacity. And we got a score, 7-4, with 2 minutes, 27 seconds left. Ball inbounded by Hamden. Top of the key is Gianna DeMormo. That's a tough one. DeMormo, she scored. She got her name in the books. Central's passing the ball around nicely.
Swan from way outside. Phil Potts.
Oh. All right, look like we're going to get some pressure from the Central ladies in the backcourt. Give a little pressure to make the inbound pass in. Oh, turnover. Central got it. Oh.
Last deflected by Green. White will rebound underneath with 1 minute and 49 seconds left in this first quarter of action. Brought to you by good friends at Morgan Stanley. We'd like to make a station identification with we are Springfield Focus. Focus Springfield.
Absolutely. What an honor and pleasure to be here calling this game with you, Tony. A lot to look forward this weekend. Got some Spalding first team girls. Ooh. Little break in the action. Got Sierra Cannon School. You got Zoe Brooks from St. John's Vianney High School. Jada Williams from La Jolla Country Day School. Lois Volker from St. Paul Catholic. Julie Bahati from Springfield Central. She's on the first team Spalding. Got the Gatorade second team girls. Bella Kukanta from Newington High, Kendall Dudley from Sidewell Friends, Lauren Thompson from Sacred Heart, Olivia Vocasa from Christ the King High, and Mia Palado from Morris Catholic High School. If you remember, Tina Charles went to Christ the King High School and played for UConn for a number of years, and I'm certainly sure she'll probably make the Hall of Fame.
And not to be outdone, another Christ the King superstar, Olympian, WNBA champion numerous times, Sue Bird.
Okay. Well, if you want to catch the action, remember Focus Springfield, Focus TV. Try to provide the most best local entertainment. Oh.
Phil Bott with the steal.
They're really out there balling. The score is 7-6 with 1 minute and 3 seconds left.
Okay, Swan picks up her second foul. The team now with 5 at the line. Leah Philpotts will shoot 2.
Well, I think those 2 fouls on Swan are going to come into play somewhere down in the third quarter. I think it's important to keep her on the court as she puts a lot of pressure, ball pressure on the other team.
And most of the fouls, if you've been watching along as we have been reaching fouls and not so much in the paint because the ball isn't getting to the paint much with the pressure being applied on the inbound on both sides of the court.
Ooh, that was double dribble. Nope. Central ball, I think. Nope, Hamden, Connecticut ball out underneath the basket.
Another reaching foul.
Absolutely. Number 15, Leah Philpotts. It's got to be her second. Yeah. So again, a couple girls picking up 2 fouls in the first quarter. Ticky-tack fouls that could be a deciding factor.
Well, as they settle in this first quarter, I'd like to see the rotations and substitution that are applied for the second quarter, as this game is tied at 7, low-scoring game by all standards, even here at a tournament this size with this type of talent.
Jada Watson makes the second, 1-2.
So Central nudges ahead by 1 at this point. She was trying to deny her the edge, pushed her toward the sideline, but fouled. Is Philpott, Leah Philpott will shoot 2.
Leah misses the front end of the 2 from the line. This is the second, rebounded by Springfield Golden Eagles. Under 32 to play. Nice dribble penetration. No, off the board, rebounded by Hamden. Trapped in the corner. Ooh. And one.
Martin makes the basket, contested and all, was able to get to go high off the glass. She will go to the line for the three-point play attempt. Your score 10-7 for those you join us. It's ladies basketball in white, Springfield Central Golden Eagles. In green, Hamden High School of Connecticut, Hamden, Connecticut, just outside of one of my favorite towns, New Haven, right along the 95. For those of you who dare to take the those really narrow lanes.
The Merritt Parkway.
Merritt Parkway. A pretty funny story I have. One of my experiences, well, it begins with right along in Marcus Camby's 12-cylinder car. We meet deer.
Oh.
To be continued.
It can't be a good outcome to that. Car versus deer on the Merritt in the dark.
Yeah, not for the deer.
Yeah. Poor Rudolph.
Well, back to the action.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, there were no more reindeer games for that deer.
Jaden Garvin Martin takes a 3-point attempt.
2.3 seconds left in this one. This first quarter action. The shots up and no good. At the end of the first quarter, our high scores are, as we look to the central side of the ledger, number 4 boasts is 4.
Jalen Garvin Martin
with
leading with 4. And 23 and
Quinones.
Yep, has 3.
And a number 22 with 3 as well. That's
Angela Hector.
Yeah. Looking good. 2:11 in progress. No, the foul.
That's a good one. 2:11 in progress. It's nice to see a bunch of good, friendly faces out here in the audience. Building is filling up. Got another game at 3 o'clock. East Catholic High School versus Christ the King High School. That should be a barn burner.
It's great to see so many parents who come out here, even with a 1 o'clock scheduled game. You're in pretty much the middle of your day. But it's Friday. And folks will, come out and support. And we love to see it. As we span the crowd, I see a number of faithfuls and coaches and those who really enjoy this game, this brand of basketball, like ourselves.
It's nice to see some of our local legends and stars. I think I see Travis Best in the audience. former NBA guard. Oh, and his dad, Leo.
It's great to see the best between the two. You have 5 Lahovic Awards. And he's in the really nice, comfortable seats with our athletic director, Dwayne Early, and joined by assistant principal Keith Worthy of Central High School. It's great to see that.
Oh.
Foul charge to number 23, Quinones, Hearth, first.
Third. Oh, first. It is first, yep.
Team second this second quarter.
You know what I like seeing out here, Tony, is I love seeing the ladies anticipate. They all seem to have a very high basketball IQ. Really, the Central Golden Eagles, those ladies, they communicate with each other. They run the floor. They all play very, very hard for one another, and you can see the result. The result's a 4-point lead against a good opposing team, without question. This is not going to be a cakewalk, but these ladies are out there hustling. They're earning Tommy points.
Absolutely. Rest in peace, Tommy Heisen himself, a great player in his day, great coach, and great commentator. I mean, he's the trifecta of basketball as we know it.
Yeah.
You can play it, coach it, and talk the game. That meant you've walked it at some particular point in your lifetime.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to the Big T. Going back to the action. Today's game is brought to you by our good friends at Florence Bank and our good friends at the Freedom Credit Union, our financial institutions right here in Springfield, Massachusetts. Shots up, off the mark. Hamden will give it a try.
Oh, good hustle, good hustle.
Swan picks up her first.
First, Swan?
Correction. Swan's second. Team's third. She will take a seat. Substitution. Munden with the ball. It's up. It's good. Scored the basket.
You know, in basketball, Tony, they have a term called finisher. Munden's a finisher. Coast to coast on that one. Got the ball up on the glass, playing good defense. Number 13, moving her feet.
So Martin anticipating the ball from Munden. Has it as Central will set its offense. Of Hector. Quinones.
Coming off the ball screen.
And Watson. Well, at the beginning of the game during the warm-ups, you could see the pride in all the coaching staff as we got to sit with Coach D. Williams and Shariah Haynes and Ashley Grant, and then naturally the leader and James G. Just beaming pride when asked about his players, student athletes. It's a really well close-knit family.
And he's really proud of not the things that they just do on the court. It's in the classroom and in the locker room. They're very coachable. It seems like they all get along, and he's got a good unit out there, you know, presenting the best that Springfield has to offer. They say Eagles soar.
Absolutely. 5 minutes, 31 seconds left in the second quarter action in this first half of play. Our first game of 2. We'll be back here at 9 tonight for the men who will be back in action. Central lost a tough one last night to a really good Putnam team. I tell you, that game went tooth and nail right to the very end. A 2-point differential decided that one. We're looking for more of that on tonight as they will take on A really good team out of New York City, St. Raymond, a really good program. The likes of Charlton Clark, UMass alum, and the youth mass faithful are here as you look around, as a lot of folks matriculate to the next level from here. Shots up. Ball will remain with Hamden.
Good hustle.
Substitution. Hector will take a breather. Now back in the lineup, number 11 in your program, Genesis Grimes at forward, joins the lineup. Time out. This timeout is brought to you by our good friends at Spalding, the official game ball of the Hoop Hall Tournament.
That's right. Anytime, anywhere. Spalding Precision 1000 official game ball of the Spalding Hoop Hall Classic.
And for station identification, we are
Focus Springfield. That's right. You can check us out on Channel 12, Channel 15, and Channel 17. This game will be broadcast, and we're very excited to highlight all the student athletes across the Springfield Public School system. Yesterday was Putnam, today is Central, and love the support from the community. So again, Focus Springfield is online all the time. Check them out on Facebook, like them. It's about 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this second quarter. Score is 14-10, 14 Golden Eagles girls, and 10 for the Hamden High School Dragons.
Got a question for you. Do you know how to Dougie?
I can Dougie a little bit. I ain't gonna do it like Simone Biles.
I don't think there's anyone on the planet can do it like Simone Biles.
That was not a good look for the culture.
Well, we're having fun. We're hoping that you are too. We'll go back to the action. For those just joining us, we are Focus Springfield. We're here on the campus of Springfield College for the Hoop Hall Classic, featuring a wonderful women's team out of Connecticut. That's Hamden, Connecticut. And your Springfield Lady Golden Eagles. 14-10 is your score.
Jada Watson's going to the line, freshman. A little bit too hard. The back of the iron. Missed both of those free throws. No points on the board while the clock was stopped. Hamden has the ball. All right. Oh.
Well, let's hear for the hustle.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of Lahovic Award winners in here. Just to our left, your right for viewership, is Andre King.
Okay.
Also a standout cager, hooper, if you will, with those great Sabbath International teams.
Central's moving the ball around well. Shot taken by Jada Watson, top of the key. Rebound Central. Got the guard with the ball. She takes a three. Off the rim. Board is, ooh, they're hustling down there. Jump ball. Good call. A lot of action on the court. They're diving for loose balls, and a good tie-up down there. So jump ball, side ball out for Hamden, Connecticut Dragons. Little pressure in the backcourt by Central. Got them trapped in the corner. Going down the sideline, back to the middle. Oh. Ooh. All right, got Coach James G out there telling him to control the tempo. Got 3 minutes left in this quarter. Scores 14-10. Moving the ball well, communicating. Alicia Munden. Ooh. Into the paint on the block. Foul called against Hamden.
Well, they are reaching for tomorrow, I tell you.
I tell you, reach I teach. 21, Sophia McDonald. Her first, team's fifth. All right, adding points while the clock is stopped. 15-10. Oh, missed the second of, ooh, nice trap, nice pressure. Turnover, Central's got the ball. Nice foul, 23 with a serious drive. Angelise Quiones. She's gonna go to the line for two.
I love her footwork. She is fleet of foot, I tell you. She can get to that baseline with ease. And
Yeah.
it's graceful.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
She will attempt a second.
I like her length. She's very long. And I think it looks like hard to defend because of her quickness in her feet. She's got to work on the free throws. Arch is a little bit too high, but the form looks good. Central ball out. All right. We'll give and go. Ooh, Euro step. All right, Central recovers. Got Quiones coming down the court. Head up. Nice, good control. Baseline. Pass back out to the top of the key to Jada Watson.
Player control, number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Fonia Garia. Her first, that's number 4 on the team at this time. 2 minutes, 16 seconds.
Central's got the half-court pressure on. Trapping the ball. Oh. Ball out, Central's ball. Jada Watson's going to take it out underneath the basket.
Number 10, Gianna Donnarumma has been doing it all, I tell you. She's been all over the place. On the offensive side of the house, and definitely making her contributions on the defensive side of the court.
Ooh.
Oh, pick
Clean.
211. Oof.
Good defense by Quiones. She got picked open in the middle of the court, went back and got the stop.
That's what you call not giving up on the play.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You can't teach for that.
So most people throw their hands up in frustration and blame the ball or look for the referee to bail them out. But no, she had the wherewithal to turn around, put it in third gear, close that distance, and make an attempt to retrieve what was taken.
That's right. She didn't reach.
Ooh.
She used her footwork. I mean, that's what I've been seeing all game. Very impressive. The Central Golden Eagles girls have good, sound basketball acumen. Oh.
Great play, and that all began with the lead on getting open without the ball. And the anticipated pass ahead of her, so she ran it down. So her back was a defender.
Yeah.
Put it in front of her.
Yeah.
So,
well, she did the juke move. She moved without the ball, got the defender on her hip, and then went forward, and the person throwing the pass was able to lead nicely. It bounced one pass and to the cup. I think it was a 2-point play, too.
With the potential 3.
There it is.
There you go.
Boom.
Just like that, your score is 15-12. Correction, 15-13 with the cherry on the top.
Yeah.
So we have a 2-point differential of 1 minute, 26 whole seconds left in this second quarter of action. Brought to you by our good friends at Panini.
It's a 1-possession game. Got Quinones at the top, leading the charge. Nice, smooth stop and pop.
Joining the lineup, number 5, Jaliza, correction on the pronunciation, apologies. Rosario joins the lineup, a sophomore for the Central Lady Golden Eagles. Quinones in on the play.
Quinones says she gets down in the trenches. They've been tied up and got a couple jump balls, at least 3 that I've witnessed.
Oh, she's tenacious. She has a nose for the ball and where it's at, and will go get it.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring it to her. She will go get it.
Yeah.
Under a minute. We're moments from the halftime here at Hoop Hall, the Hoop Hall Classic. Join us for more games in action. Log on to www.hoophall.com.
And this little, end of the quarter message brought to you by Morgan Stanley Global Sports and Entertainment. Remember, talent creates opportunity. Talent, hard work, focus, and determination have led you here. Now take the next step in preparing for your future. Morgan Stanley Global Sports and Entertainment. Got the ball down in the paint. 3 seconds.
Well, if you were Coach G, what would be your strategy at the half, your conversation with your young ladies?
My conversation with the young ladies is, stay true to your game. Don't cheat. They got great defense. You just got to turn over. Move your feet. Don't reach. Trust your teammates. I think that if I saw a little bit more of trust amongst the team, I think they'd have a bigger lead. So it's nothing negative, but you don't want to play scared. I don't like to see teams who get a lead and try to hold it. So, go out there, play ball. And they're Central Golden Eagle girls, they're playing that defense. Every time the other team reaches, they teach them. Halftime, 17-3. Central Golden Eagles girls are leading by 4. Our leading scorer from the Golden Eagles got 2 and with 5 points. Quinones and Angela Hector got 5 apiece. You got number 13, Alasia Munden has 4. And we're going to take a TV timeout, and we'll be right back after this brief message. Remember to
And we are back to the action. I'm Tony Pettaway, joined by Lorenzo Gaines, and we are Focus Springfield. Ball taken away by Lauren. It's up. It's good.
definitely see some good energy out here. They're both coming out ready to get that chip, huh?
Philpott with the 2-pointer. Your score now 17-15. Swan shot blocked by number 5 in your program.
Stays Central Golden Eagles ball. Ball out under the basket.
Alana Philpott, so the Philpott sisters are putting it down.
Ooh. Nice pass. Nice entry-level pass on a cutting.
Swan with the basket. Pushes the score back up 4 points, 19-15.
Ooh.
Nice hoop. She is tough.
Yeah, she is. Pass from Swan to Quinones.
Donnarumma with the hoop.
She's a baller.
Quinones shots up.
She's got a nice stroke. It's not falling for her easily, but it's a beautiful shot. She's got a good game.
It's the Philpott connection, 5-15. Donnarumma. Shot. Booyah!
Let me hear you say that again. Booyah, huh?
Boom!
19-19, 0-0 with 6 minutes and 37 seconds left. Swan is giving a little dribble penetration, kicks out to Jada Watson, the freshman. We're at the top of the key.
Hector.
To Quinones. Shots up.
Hector puts it back up. Big bank shot off the mark. Donnarumma.
I see John DeLiva in the building, President CEO of the Basketball Hall of Fame, and contributors to the Hoop Hall Classic, the Spalding Hoop Hall Classic, and the phenomenal weekend of basketball. As you say, we got a number of games on tap here today. You got the boys, Springfield Central boys taking on Raymond High School out of New York. Right now, we're watching the Springfield Golden Eagles girls take on the Hamden High School Dragons. Got a nice rebound and outlet pass. So, turnover, Central. Quinones. A lot of action on the floor, a lot of hustle. (19-19) with 5 minutes and 46 seconds left on the clock.
Donnarumma.
Three-pointers up, no good. Rebound gathered up by Angela Quinones, 23. She's fouled.
Alana Philpott with the personal foul. It puts her team at first foul this third quarter of action.
Yep.
This third quarter is brought to you by the Springfield Board and directors of the Springfield College. We'd like to also take an opportunity to have you follow the Basketball Hall of Fame in their many ways at their Facebook account, BBHOF, and at Hoop Hall for their accounts, both Twitter and Instagram. For more, log on to www.hoophall.com. For upcoming events and your very own virtual tour, I'd like to thank the Basketball Hall of Fame. Back to the action. Well, the pressure's still being applied by Central as you see the girls are moving around. Philpotts, a little short, rebound strongly, taken back. Traveling is the call. London to inbound to Swan. Swan will set the tempo on this half-court play.
Oh, got a foul off the ball.
Good intentions by Munden, just a little high with the. Yeah, the football coach would appreciate that one.
Hamden is very clever in getting the switches on certain players.
You're watching how they move without the ball. It's beautiful thing at this level. Phil Potts out to Donna Duma.
That Munden young lady is quite a defender off the ball, on the ball. Alasia Munden. She is tenacious. She just sniffs the ball out. Seriously, good defense. Good defense on the behalf of the Central girls. It's 19 to 19, 4 minutes left.
Central charge, number 5, Jeliza Rosario.
Her first.
Well, team 5.
2 shots. Phil Potts, huh? Leah. Swan recovers the rebound. Leah misses the second. Oh. Quiones takes her eye off the ball from a pass from Swan, and it goes out of bounds. Hamden High School ball. Quiones gets the turnover. Ooh. Nice penetration. Alasia Munden gets the rebound. Quiones is calling for it open in the corner from Jada Watson. 3-pointer. No good. Nice rebound by number 5, Jeliza Rosario.
Watson controls it over to Quinones. Back to Swan at the top. Watson dribble penetrates. It's tied up. Stay foul charge.
It's a tight game. Nobody can get their rhythm.
Watson lets it go.
Watson gets the rebound, hands it off to Swan. Got Quiones open on the baseline, running the baseline. She's going to take that 3. Swan's got the ball. Leah Philpotts is challenging her to shoot that 3. Drives baseline, little dribble penetration, turnover. Nice defense by Jada Watson, the freshman. Got to travel.
Great anticipation, trying to get there, anticipating where she was going to go for the ball or where the pass would be, and interrupting that passing lane.
And she stood her ground. She didn't shuffle her feet. Allowed her to come down. Jada Watson with the ball. Yeah. Wasn't quite sure what she was going to do with it. Got a turnover. Got it traveling. Took too many steps. Inbound Hamden. Central with the pressure.
Tell you, I got to give it to the fans who come out and brave the storm and in these wooden benches. I tell you, it should be an on-deck chiropractor.
Well, you know, we got. I forgot her name. She's a principal at one of the schools in the city. We got quite a good fan base here. People are really enjoying this basketball. Did you see that?
It's a good hoop. Yeah, as we poke fun and have a little fun here, we're asking that you do the same at home. It's why we're here to support and promote the student athletes, as they are students first, athletes second. And we hope that with this exposure and these opportunities to shine on a national platform like this, or on the World Wide Web of dispersal, as we look at streaming as a way of life now. It was, something that was only afforded by a few, but now it's at your fingertips. It's on your wrist. It's everywhere. As are we. We're everywhere you want to be.
So lit all day, every day, in celebration of Black History Month. Birthplace of basketball.
This MLK weekend, we thank the Hall of Fame for this opportunity, as you mentioned, we're seeing John Believa make his way through the crowd with Greg Persimon and some of the front office staff, Scott and Don Senegal, and guys and names I've known for quite some time with Spalding and their marketing department, making sure that this world-class museum is available to all, whether in person or online. And join us this week, Sunday, 1 p.m., Ice Cube, with questions from Hall of Famer and our friend Nancy Lieberman will be in the theater. So if you like an opportunity to be a part of that, basket's good.
Got a timeout.
Timeout as Hamden is quietly brought the score to 27-19 as Central has been stuck on 19 for a little bit. And so Coach G and company will call a timeout and re-energize and put together a strategy and plan to chop into that lead and hopefully overcome it.
Absolutely. Just get the girls settled. Let them remember to play their game. Trust their teammates. I think that's really important in the game of basketball. Use your basic give and goes, your back doors, your traps. Put that pressure on. Central's got a good pressure defense, off the ball defense, and this would be the time to execute that.
Well, today's game is brought to you by our good friends at Morgan Stanley. Panini Spalding, the official game ball, as mentioned here at the Hoop Hill Classic. Precision 1000 ball to be exact. I'd like to thank Springfield College for our gracious host here at Blake Arena, home of the Springfield Pride basketball teams, both men and women. Would like to thank Gatorade, the official soft drink. Gatorade.
The best use the best.
Absolutely. Does Travis Best drink that? Or Leo Best, as they have their courtside seats. I got an opportunity to chat with them briefly at the half. 5 Lahovic trophies between the two men.
That's quite a feat. The Lahovovich Award is given to the best athlete in Western Massachusetts. Father-son duo. I think there's only 2 of them. Ooh.
Klebo.
Potfuls.
Oh,
Leo.
boy. Back up. Alana. Philpotts. The Philpotts. 1 and 2. Quinones fouled in the active shooter. She will go to the line.
Looking good out there. It's getting down to the last minute and 13 seconds. Third quarter. It's going to be a good time for Central to cut into this lead. It's 19-29. Quinones is at the line for 2. Oh. Those free throws gonna come back to bite Central. Oh. All right, ball out to Hamden. They are going to be inbounding underneath the basket. Little pressure from Central. Well, what happened here? 5 seconds, that pressure worked.
So alternating possession. Possession will go to Central underneath, inbounded by Quinones with the cast of Swan. Now in number 11, Genesis Grimes is in the middle, joined by Hector, who last touched the ball here. The reset will go to the top. Garvin Martin in the lineup. Someone must have opened the door on that end there, 'cause it's a little cool over on that end.
It's tough to get a shot to go through the net, you know?
As it is a little cool outside with the opening of the egresses, we do feel draft from time to time, but otherwise comfortable here in our confines. Up above, on top of it all, some really great seats, bird's eye view on it all. We get to see the plays develop from the baseline here at the half-court mark. As we look around the arena, we see a bunch of familiar faces. But at the line, Phil Pott. Draws the iron. So they're both challenged around the free throw shooting in this second half of action.
You know, free throws are fundamental.
Well, she makes one. Under a minute left in this third quarter of action.
11-point lead. Central down by 11. Got Swan through the dribble drive penetration. Draws the foul. It's going to go to the line for 2. Jalen Garvin Martin is going to the line.
There's a crowd claps in support of a successful shot on the second one. Basket's good. It's great to see former girls coach, Coach Fleming, has joined support.
Ooh.
Man, Martin charged for their 4th. That's huge.
Very huge. I think we talked about in the first quarter how these fouls were going to come up and catch up to somebody. Two shots. Off the front of the rim.
Donnarumma will take a second. Unsuccessful on it. Rebound, Hector. Gets it over to Swan. Swan pervades.
Outlet to Quiones. Oh.
She's foul.
Yeah, she's going to go to the line for 2. She's got to work on those free throws. She's got good form.
Phil Potts with a 3rd foul. That's huge for them, as their 1-2 punch, if you will, is her and Elena. Leah taking a breather at this point, as Alana will carry the ladies from Hamden, Connecticut. Watson with the over to Quiones. It's up. It's good. Brings it within 7. A turnover and underneath the Quiones. Oh.
Wow. Good defense.
The pressure's being applied.
Stop the ball.
Phil Pott goes middle. Back out to Donna.
Now that's an NBA three-pointer. It's the end of the third quarter. The score is 23-30, and we got one more quarter of action to go. We are here at the Hoop Hall Classic 24, watching the Springfield Golden Eagles girls take on Hamden High School out of Connecticut. I'm here with the golden voice of Tony L. Petaway.
And good evening. It is a good showing for both teams. This one of our 2-game doubleheader for us from a broadcast perspective. With What we've seen so far is some really amazing basketball on both sides of the court. So stick around and stay with us for the final conclusion this fourth quarter of action. We'll take a quick pause, and we'll be right back with more action.
Well, we're back on live for this final quarter of action between the Springfield Golden Eagles and the Hamden High School Dragons. The score is 23-30. Central is down by 7.
Good stuff. Last touch by Green. Central will inbound. 7:49 left in this. Who's it going to be?
I think the Golden Eagles are going to pull this one out, Tony. Something says in my little crystal ball that they got a nice tongue lashing by their coach, and they are ready to go out here and perform like the student athletes they are. Let's see. Ooh. Somebody went flying to the hardwood.
It's great to see both the parents of Hector courtside cheering for their baby.
Making noise. Whoop. There it is. That'll add another point on the board, 24-30.
Angela Hector will take a second.
Nice deep, nice pressure. Missed the second one, but Central is applying pressure, and that 1-2 punch of the Philpotts girls. Ooh.
Just a little bit too much mustard for that hot dog. Will go the other way. 7-11.
It's a lucky number.
There it is, coming out.
Ooh. Jada Watson gets the turnover. Gives it off to Swan. Controlling the ball through the middle. Straight penetration.
Nice
handoff.
pass. And great finish.
Down 4. Look at the pressure.
They're putting the pressure on, I tell you. Deny, deny, deny.
Ooh.
Got around her.
Genesis Grimes called for the foul.
It's great to see Coach Watson of the boys program is here.
Okay.
With his lovely wife. I'm watching a game with the Hector. Sorry, Hector family. As we know, James Hector be a standout cager at AIC just across State Street from here. All-time leading scorer at one time. Put up big, big numbers. Big Heck.
Yeah.
Out of New York City.
A yellow jacket, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Played a little professional ball with us here at the Springfield Slam, where this was one of our home courts in the early beginnings. Shots up by Swan. Rebound kept alive.
Jada Watson has the ball, controlling the flow at the top of the keys. Little dribble penetration. Drive in the teardrop is good. 4 points, cutting into the 6-point lead. It's now 4. Nice, nice. Don't fight. Well, Jada Watson has the ball, bringing it up over the half-court line. Coach is screaming for pressure. Speed it up. Time is not on their side with 5 minutes, 47 seconds. Swan draws the foul. She's going to go to the line for 2.
Swan with a successful first.
Got to make those free throws.
One more for Swan as we look at 5 minutes, 46 seconds left of action. Unsuccessful in the second. Philpott brings it out, draws contenders and on the trap, able to get it out to shots up, contested. Quinones outlet to Swan. Tyler draws Philpotts. Philpotts lets her go through.
Nice finish.
Basket's good, 32-31, and we have a 1-point differential, ladies. Don't you go anywhere. As predicted at the beginning.
Yeah.
They were cut back into this lead. Let's see if they can take it on home and close out with a victory. Fouled in the active shootings, number 21 in your program, Ani Brookshire.
Well, it's definitely turning into a good game here. You know, Central has been able to hold their composure, get back in the game with fundamental basketball. Move your feet, don't reach. Trust your teammate, good pass, and that pressure defense on and off the ball has certainly paid off dividends. Got James G out there, you know, screaming, leading the charge. Got one more shot to go here. That's no good. Central
Rebound,
recovers.
Hector.
Oh.
Down seeking attention at this point. We thank the athletic directors.
Yeah.
And of course our occupational therapists and physical therapists and trainers and those who keep the health and strengthening and conditioning of our athletes in mind, as we have the teachers and counselors on the other side of the ledger and make sure that they're academically eligible. Still, it's a battle of fitness and academics.
Absolutely. Springfield College was founded to help people be more productive, more proactive, to move their bodies, stretch their minds, and energize their communities. We've never been ones to stand on the sidelines. And as you can see, the trainer came out and gave immediate attention to the student athlete. She looks like she's going to do well, sitting on the sideline, taking a couple of sips. But Springfield College is a fertile ground for anyone that wants to be a physician, therapist, or teach phys ed or anything. It's a teacher's college, if you will. And it's really great to be here on this campus, working with all these young people, putting on this fabulous, fabulous event this weekend.
Tied up. Possession will go. Alternate on the possession. Central as they reduce the moisture.
Cleaning the floor. We'll give a big shout out to Den Brothers Trophy, the trophy people, trophies, plaques, and medals. Den Brothers, 221 Interstate Drive, West Springfield, Massachusetts. Website is www.dinnntrophy.com.
And back to the action. The tempo's control at this point. Timeout wisely taken by Coach G. Central will talk it over as there's a 1-point differential with Hamden ahead in this one by 1 point. Your score 32-31. 4 minutes and 34 whole seconds of action remain.
Oh, yeah.
Station identification.
Well,
We are
Focus Springfield. Want to thank you for tuning in. Focus Springfield provides the best in broadcast news, sports, and information. So tune in to Channel 12 and check us out online all the time at focusspringfield.com. Want to give a big shout out to the Focus team for giving you the best visuals.
We'll begin with the roll call. Callie on camera number 1.
Callie
Bobby
Green.
on camera number 2. We got Steve and Mark down on the switching board. And the rest of the collective as we look to George and, of course, Jesus with the juice is our director and producer on today. I'd like to thank him for his camera angle shots and cast calls and post-production work, which we look forward to being a part of as we will bring you the best of basketball action. And we go back to Blake Arena live here on the campus of Springfield College. I'm Tony Pettaway, and I'm joined by
Lorenzo Gaines. And we are happy to be calling this game on Martin Luther King weekend and look forward to seeing you for the second game, the doubleheader, the Springfield Central boys versus Raymond High School out of New York.
Quinones with the basket. Here comes the pressure as they go ahead by 1.
Oh, Shay, I called that. They weathered the storm. They kept their composure, letting their defense lead the way. Great coaching by James G. and his staff. D. Williams, Ashley Grant, and Shariah Haynes.
Nice move by Phil Potts. We were able to get around the corner with the spin move and a high percentage shot. She uses the glass and uses her back as a shield to make sure she can get her shot off. Let's see what she does here on the charity stripe, as there hasn't been a great deal of charity off that stripe on either side.
Well, she looks like she's holding that right arm, like it's got little, you know. Oh, that didn't stop her from making the shot.
Grimaces all, she makes the three-point play. Here comes the action, tempo control. Martin brings it up.
Oh. In and out.
Philpott gets a rebound. She has the advantage, 3-on-1. Euro step, a little short.
Nice.
Taken away by Quinones.
They got to keep playing ball. Quinones brings it over, trying to get it on the box. Back to the top of the key. Oh, errant pass. 33-35.
Grimes gets the foul. Her 4th. Foul trouble, number 4 as well. Martin has 4. And number 22 in your program, Hector has 4. So 3 of the Central Golden Eagles with 4 fouls. Left in this contest for 2 minutes, 49 seconds and counting.
Oh.
Quinones comes up with it. Gets it over to Watson. Watson.
Gotta watch the trailer.
Chased down and Phil Potts. That's her 5th.
For Watson. I like the way Watson plays. She is making her presence felt. That's the way I'll put it. She's out there. Patos missed the first of 2 shots. Jada comes out.
She went to make up on that last turnover there. She had the right thing in mind, just caught with the reach. Great game by Watson. We'll take a break. Substitution returning to the lineup is Munden, who's super tenacious. So this is what they're going to ride out with.
Right, 2 minutes left.
Oh. In and out. Quinones has a nose to be around that ball.
Yeah, she does.
Munden pulls the offense out. High screen set by Grimes. Over to Hector. Hector takes a shot off the backboard. Rebound Green taken away by Hector. It's up in traffic. She's fouled before the shot. Will go underneath the basket. Foul charge to Green. Number 5, Londa Philpott. That's her 5.
Oh, now that's going to be a deciding factor in the game. The Philpott's 1 and 2 punch is now down to
12
1
points. So big scoring hand on there will take a seat. So like you said, pardon the interruption, but it's huge. Where number 15, the other Philpott, is the highest score with 9 on the board. Who's still in the game. So your top scorer takes a seat.
Yep.
But look more interestingly, 4 team fouls, 4 individual. All the players in now for Central have 4 personal fouls each, with the exception of number 23, Quinones.
Yeah.
So they got to play careful. But they still got to go at it. And they are. Let's hear for the hustle.
Oh, he called the timeout. Yeah, that was going to. Well, you know what's great is, what you were talking about with the Patos young lady sitting down is not only do you lose the scoring, you lose the basketball IQ and the composure. She seems to be able to handle pressure very well. And as the clock becomes the enemy and not an ally, her sitting on that bench is gonna have an effect. And we're gonna see how this plays out. But Central, they're doing their thing. All the players with 4 fouls, their whole 4 out of the 5 players on the floor right now have 4 fouls, and they're playing with composure. They're not playing scared. They're still getting after the ball. They're sticking to their game plan. And if they want to win, that's what it's going to take.
Exactly. What do you do now if you're Coach James G?
I would just tell my team to be calm. Straight up, be calm, be in the moment, be ever present. So look for the pass. Don't be scared to get the pass. Look for the pass. Look for the shot. Look for your shot. And, I'm a ride or die with you. That's what I tell them. We here now. Let's go. And they've been here before. This is not deep water for the Springfield Golden Eagles. The girls, they've been here before. So it looks like they're coming out in a pressure formation at half-court pressure. Looks like there's some pressure going to be applied.
This is where your senior leadership steps up too. Your experienced players, as you can see, on the inbound ball. You got your bigs. They're chasing.
Yep, they're doing a good job.
And the
travel.
They get the turnover that they anticipated with the pressure.
There you go.
So let's see how they capitalize on this offensive opportunity. Will they tie it up or go ahead?
Well, I wouldn't rush for the go-ahead. I'd go for the tie, but I'd do it in the flow of the game. So if the 3 was there, I'd take it.
Well, we'll see.
Yep, we're watching right now.
For those you just joined us, you got a really good one on hand. Quinones controls the tempo, gets it back out to Swan. She swings it over to number 4 in your program, Martin. Martin back out to Swan. Swan draws a double team. The shot's up. Draws the side of the iron.
Jump ball. Great call. I thought that was a great call. That's a great call. They tied him up. And I thought that was a great drive by Swan as well. She really put the ball on the floor.
Timeout. We'll go with Hamden. Wisely, as the possession will probably go to Hamden. So he will get his offense in, settle his players. And remember, 1 minute away.
Yes.
We have the advantage. Let's see. They have to beat us.
Yes. It's a 2-possession game, if you will, with 1 minute. Well, more than 2 possession, but no shot clock in this game, I guess is what I'm saying.
I've I've been thoroughly enjoying the basketball treated and afforded us with this opportunity. We hope you do too at home, so stay with us throughout the week for more Hoop Hall Classic action here at Blake Arena here in the lovely city of Springfield, Massachusetts, the birthplace of basketball and the home of the Basketball Hall of Fame, City of First. I'm Tony Petaway. I'm joined by
Lorenzo Gaines.
And we're doing it just like this, the 1-2 punch in your ears and in your face.
Flavor in your ear, baby. Flavor in your ear.
We'll come back out to the pressure of the Central Golden Eagles. Quinones on the inbound. Munden, Swan, Martin, and Hector with the trail. Here we go. Pressure's tenacious.
10 seconds. Having trouble getting it over. Finally got it over. Central's putting that defense on that ball. Nice hands. Don't reach. Ooh, look at this.
Wow. Cash in. Cash money. We tied up 35 all. Y'all.
He is right. So this is what we call a barn burner, Tony. We're down to 20 seconds. Hamden has the ball in the backcourt, coming across the top. Straight. Nobody stopped the ball for Central. Off the rim. Rebound. It's up. They're scrapping for the ball.
Last
ball
touch
out
by Hector. Green ball at the baseline.
9 seconds.
Great hustle. Great hustle.
Score's tied.
Great hustle.
It's going to come down to this last play.
9 seconds and 4/10 of a second remain. Who's it going to be? It's tied up.
Yes, Central's going to get it. Central's possession.
Alternating possession will go to the
Golden Eagles.
locals and Springfield Central High. Your score 35-35, 8 seconds and counting. Quinones controls the tempo. Who's it going to be? Time out.
With 2.7 seconds left. What do you think? 2 ticks and 7/10. Central has the ball.
The attempt for the timeout was called a lot longer before that, but in view of all that's going on, it cooked off the 2.7. I would be curious to see if they will put some more time back on the clock, but it appears to be that in this case. So you have 2.7 seconds, more than enough time to set up.
Absolutely,
a
good play,
a good shot, and you live with your leadership. And who do you have to take this shot?
If it were me, I think the hot hand for Central would be. Honestly, I think I would have to go with the Quinones young lady. I think that this is her chance to shine. I'd put the ball in her hand and let her make the choice. I'd live and die with her choice.
Okay, well, we'll see. I think there's a Swan song to be sung. So if the ball is rotated and Swan has a good look at it, I think Swan will cash in.
Okay.
So let's see what we have.
Let's go.
That's why they call them basketball games and not basketball work.
Exactly.
You put in work with the ultimate outcome of a win here. And let's see how it plays out. Swan will actually inbound the ball, so the chances are it looks like Quinones may touch it or a give and go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Inside.
Pass was overthrown on the inbounds, and Quinones was not able to get a hand on it. Now Hamden has
Great play design, though. Great play design. She was open just a little bit too much on that one, but the shot was going to go to Quinones.
Well,
you've done this before.
I'm having a great time doing it with you. You are the voice that has called a number of games. It's I'm such an honor and privilege to learn from you and to call the game yesterday with Cyril. I want to give a big shout out to Focus Springfield, Steve Curry, for giving me the opportunity to have so much fun today. This has been a great experience here on the campus of Springfield College, and getting to meet all the student athletes, getting to talk to the Springfield Public Schools athletic director, Dwayne Early, being able to talk to a couple of the Hovich winners, including Leo Best, Travis Best. I seen Andre King. Didn't get a chance to talk to him, but I will. And it's only up from here, Tony.
Equally an honor and a pleasure and a responsibility to ensure that our student athletes are afforded the same opportunities that they are given everywhere else. This is the birthplace of basketball. It's where it's founded, it's where it's played, it's where it's perfected, it's where it's marketed, and it's the only place on earth that it's enshrined.
So you heard it first, baby. It's only one Hall of Fame. I think there's over 400 inductees. They do a number of programmings throughout the year to keep the community engaged, having inductee. Oh, look at the tip.
Quinones!
Oh! What a hustle.
What a ending in this first. Wow, what an ending. When?
Wow.
Wow, wow.
I called that one.
Into regulation, your score tied 35-35. We'll do a reset up here. Get our lungs in our wind back. I tell you.
That was some great coaching on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
When time is an enemy and not an ally, they managed that clock well. And those young ladies, both sides of the ball, came out prepared. That was a fluke that's
yeah.
Okay.
What a great play.
Yes.
Great play, and great play made to deflect the inbound pass and have an opportunity to still get a shot off. As you know, on the last possession, no clock is expelled off the clock. No time elapsed at all. Get the ball back. You tip the inbound, grab it, and still have a shot at the 2.7?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. And, you know, part of what I tell you, Tony, is that if it were me coaching, which it's not, but James G. told him, trust each other, because that's what you just witnessed. Yes. 2.7 in both of those plays. No time was lost. They trusted each other. They used their feet. And we got 4 more minutes of some high-action, high-intensity basketball.
So don't you go anywhere. If you do, log on to www.hoophall.com for the upcoming week ahead. There's going to be plenty of more basketball just like this as some of the national teams roll into town. We ask that you keep it rolling with us.
That's right. Oh, the music DJ is putting it in right now. Little Rihanna. All right, getting ready to tip it off again.
Tip control by Central. We are here in this overtime period. For those who just joined us, it's Central ahead. No baskets up and no cash on that one.
Well, what's interesting, though, is remember I was talking to you about the fouls for Hamden and for Central.
Here we go. Martin, it's up. My favorite Martin.
It's good.
Central goes ahead by 2. Philpott's up. Action with the answer. It's 37 all. Here comes Swan with the lady.
Keona's on the wing.
It's up. Last touch by Green. Green. The possession will now go to Central as the tempo has picked up.
For certain.
And the intensity. And the Central faithful are here in numbers. Swan will control the tempo. Backs it back out, calls for an assignment. Munden in the lineup, comes up. Hedges. Hector.
Nice
Martin.
ball movement.
Shots up, draws the back of the iron.
Oh!
Heads up play by Donna Dumo. Out of bounds off White. Green will inbound with 2 minutes, 57 seconds. Just a smidget short of 3 minutes here.
Score's tied.
This overtime period brought to you by your good friends at Focus Springfield. Shots up, goes halfway in and all the way out. Outlet pass to Hector, over to Quinones. It's up. Player control.
Yeah. Travel.
Traveling is the call. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left in this one. Who's it going to be?
This is a good one. I think the Golden Eagles are going to pull this out with their composure. It's just really going to come down to that last play, Tony. It's really going to come down to who can impose their will on this last play.
Heads up, heady play at this time, 37-37. Quinones calls for the ball at the top of the key. She sizes up the defense, goes to the left arc, out to Munden. Munden dribble drives, her shot's up, and she's fouled in the act of shooting. She will gracefully go to the charity stripe, and we'll see the outcome as she will shoot 1 of 2.
There it is. Got some substitutions. Number 13 for Hamden, Sage Sampson.
38-37. Munden brings the Lady Eagles ahead by 1 and 2 with that shot. 39-37. 2:14 is the time remaining in this one. Balls goes to Phil Potts, of course. She draws the triple team on the. Gets it away from the edge somehow. It's taken away by Swan. Give me that.
Yeah.
Over to Quinones. Cash.
Money.
The check. Swan with the chase down. Has to get it over to 21. It's up. Off the front of the iron. Swan seems to be where the ball is.
Sage Simpson picks up her first
foul, the 5th on the team. They're even with the team fouls at 5 each. So we are shooting 2.
all the way out.
Swan draws the front of the iron. She will have another. Good hoop by Swan brings the score to 42-37. It's Quinones, Munden, Swan, Hector, and Martin. Ooh. Battle of the bigs on that one.
Yeah. You know, this is, let's just say.
And they say it's a finesse game in comparison to the men, which is almost brutally savage nowadays with just the almost fisticuffs on each play. But it's great to see such finesse and fundamentally sound basketball when you come to the women's side of the house.
Absolutely.
It's not without physicality, but I love to see the pacing, the spacing, and the tenacity that is guard play.
Well, one of the things that, you know, a lot of men fail to realize that there is a game above the rim and there's a game below the rim. And the women have mastered the game below the rim. And the fundamentals that you talk about build on, and, you know, you look at a UConn team or UConn women's team or any of the successful programs throughout the country or the nation, it's all fundamental. Free throws, good defense, move your feet.
Swan at the charity stripe, unsuccessful in the first. We'll shoot one more. 1:36 left in this. In overtime, For those who just joining us, we ended regulation at 37-37, and they've been frozen on that 37 as the Lady Eagles
have found an extra gear.
It's up. It's good.
It's 45-37. Hamden's being trapped in the corner. Oh, yeah. It is some good ball play going on out there. Good defense. And Hamden's getting frustrated. You can see the frustration leaking as the clock becomes the enemy and not the ally.
I see Thumbelina has made it here.
All right, Quiones is handling the ball at the top of the key, top of the three-point line. Gives it to, oh. Who was that, Garvin? Angela Hector.
Anadumo with
the
foul
on Hector. Hector's at the line. Second one is up. Ooh. Sheesh. No good. Ball's Hamden's ball out underneath the basket. 53 seconds left. 8-point differential.
Oh, nice pass. Off the mark, rebound, Hector strongly. Munden will get the outlet all the way down. Quinones,
Track it down.
Me. Timeout.
Well, it seems like Central found, after that regulation end, they found an extra chapter in the book, an extra gear in the gear shift. They froze Hamden at 37 and have been able to almost close this out.
Well, 34 whole seconds and 1/10 of a second remains in this deciding factor on this game number 1 of our doubleheader on today. It's been a really good game for both teams. Hold your head high. Great basketball, great sportsmanship on both sides. Well-coached teams, and definitely prepared for today's opportunity. And we'd like to thank you, the parents, and those of you, the fans of both teams, for coming out and supporting them here on this Friday weekend of MLK at the Basketball Hall of Fame Hoop Hall Classic. Today's game again was brought to you by our good friends at Morgan Stanley. Panini, the official soft drink, Gatorade, and sports apparel, Nike. Back to the action. Munden with the ball. Quinones. Martin's fouled.
And big shout out to Focus Springfield. You can check them out at on Instagram at Focus Springfield. Also, you can check them out on Facebook, Focus Springfield Community TV. And remember, the first Wednesday of every month will be free admission to the Springfield Museums through the end of 2026. How about that? Ooh. Misses the front end of this 2 shots from the line. Score is 45-37. Springfield Golden Eagles girls may be taking this one home. This is the second one. Oh, rebounded by Hamden. "14 seconds left. Off the ball foul.
So as we look at the game and rewind, we'll do some post-game analysis, bringing you some stats at home, make it a little more colorful for you and your viewership. I'd like to thank Mr. Steve Carey for producing on today. We look at Central and its players. Watson with 3 points on today, Garvin with 10, Swan with 7, Munden with 6, Hector with 6, and Quinones with 11 points at this point. Another rebound goes to Hector as she builds and continues to build her stats. As we look at the percentages in the first quarter for the Central Golden Eagles, 10 points scored, 2 for 3 on field goals, 2 for 13, correction. And we look to the free throws made, 6 of 11. We're shooting less than 50% in the first quarter. I think that was the trend the rest of the game, but as they would move through the second quarter, 7 points scored, and the third quarter, just 6 points scored, and then in the regulation in the fourth quarter, we had 12 points scored. So in this overtime, we had 12. So in this overtime period, we had as many points scored as we did in each of the other 4 quarters. So that speaks to the tenacity and the pickup in a key foul on the other side of the ledger with Potts taking an exit early. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, your final score, 47-37. For more action, stick with us. We are Focus Springfield here in the lovely city of Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm Tony Pettaway.
I'm Lorenzo Gaines.
And we are out.
Hang on, gentlemen. Make it look like you're working.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah, just point. All right, now just the two of you, baby, right here.
All right.
Right here.
My guy.
We get some of that.
Yeah. I want you in it too, though. You get to turn it around. All right.
Oh, yeah, this looks way better than back there.
Yeah. I love it. I want one with you.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Get in there. There you go. Appreciate you.
All right, I got another mic set up down